How's it going, everybody, and welcome to another Creativerse episode, and ta-da! We have another update. R32 has come out with a number of changes, but the main thing is that it has new blocks in the store, which we can see right here. There's the, if it will let me scroll down, which for some reason is really slow right now, the Hidden Temple Roof and Stairs pack, and the Hidden Temple Accessory pack. So let's get out of that. When you buy them, you actually, unlike in the past, and I think this now applies for all item packs and block packs, you get a kind of accessory coupon here where you get a selection of the items in the pack. Just like this. So you can just go do this, and so we can claim it. With each of them as well, you get this hidden temple chest, which I'm not sure we get a recipe for, but we get it as a special kind of once-off item. So let's see. Now I should have that. Use to store the blocks from your bundle. Ah, okay, so it's an inventory item. We place it down. Oh, that's really cool. That'd almost be something I'd like to have. Okay, Playful Corp. I would love to have this as a craftable block, just as something to place in worlds, because this would look really good as clutter in kind of old towns and cities like this. So yes, definitely I would love to have this. I hope it doesn't go away when we get this out. Ah, it goes. Okay, but look, these are really, really cool blocks. So we get the Hidden Temple Stairs. So it's interesting here, actually. If we look, the thumbnail on my hotbar puts some green here, but on here it doesn't actually have any. I think it's got some green underneath, though. Yes, there we are. So that's actually quite cool. And then we've got the slope. Oh, I like the slope. I like that it's a bit busy, but it's actually got a lot of symmetry to it there. So I'll actually definitely be able to use that in things. Cool. Not too keen on the side piece here, but that's okay. And let's have a look at the chest. Okay, cool. Oh, it's actually quite small. I thought it would be a bit bulkier than that. Let's see. Okay, looks 20 slots. I think that's gonna be... Yep, it's the same as a stone chest, basically, for slots. So that's okay, but it looks really fancy, so that's cool. Let's go and get the other one. Whoops, what am I doing? And this should give us another one of these guys. I wish I could keep these. These are really cool. I would definitely love to keep these. This would be wonderful. Here, for example, we get the altar. That's decided to place itself randomly in my inventory, unfortunately. Oh, do the chests not stack? Oh, they do. Okay. We get this guy, and this, and this, and this, and this. Now, let's see if we can work through them without getting too confused. Let's go for the chair, the door, the throne. So we get like two different kinds of chair. That's quite cool. Two different kinds of table. Well, actually, a table and a goblet thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's a goblet. And we got a torch here. So, okay. So, the chair here is looking nice. I'm not much of a furniture guy. I'll put it down again. But, anyway, it's cool for people who like it. And the throne, a lot more kind of ostentatious here. Looks pretty cool. I'll actually place these guys back down as well, just so we've got like a... You know, we can have them next to each other so we can see the entire pack at the end. And we've got the goblet. Tiny little guy, but what I want to see is if I put down a table, can I put him? Oh, yeah, so you can put him on a table. And that will line up quite nicely. Nice, but I'll put him down. What I'll do is I'll put the table here, and then we can have the goblet there. And then we've got the altar. Now, I actually quite like this. Oh, it's actually got 9 slots. It works like a chest. Oh, that's cool. Can it take... Oh, that's really interesting, because it only takes... Oh, when they display. That's quite nice. That's quite cool. We can do that, and it like displays items. So let's let's get this and display some mugs on it. That'll be cool. Oh, look, they're so tiny on there. Oh, that's really cool. And I'll put a couple of torches there too. I wonder if the torches, when they're small, give off light. That'll be interesting to find out. Okay, and then we've got the torch. That's cool as well. I would actually quite like it if the torch was a little bit smaller than that. It's quite big, but yeah, it's definitely good to be getting new blocks though, and this is quite a cool collection to have. It's really good to have an addition to the hidden temple set, because I think with these blocks, having like the stair and roof blocks, I might have enough stuff for a build now. So I might actually head out to a savanna or a desert biome and see if I can get some ideas together for a build sometime in the future. But yeah, there's an awesome little set of stuff here. There's a few other minor things I'll go over in a second. But, you know, this is the main kind of stuff anyway. And there's been a few other things as well, although most of the changes you'll probably notice is that now crafted blocks can be pulled with any gauntlet. So even if you've got like a wooden or default mining cell, you can still pull your stone kind of wall blocks and stuff like that. And vines and moss now work as fuel in furnaces. And that's kind of most of the gameplay stuff. There's been a couple of bug fixes, some changes to the map here where they actually display pets now, and you can turn off pets and players and stuff, as you can see in the bottom left here. So it's been quite a small update, as updates go. There's been a couple of bug fixes. There's one that concerns me. It says they fixed a few issues with creatures pathing over fences. I'm going to see if they fixed the mob fence concept later on, which was where if you placed a fence kind of like recessed into the ground by one block, they wouldn't be able to path over it. So I'm going to check later on and see if that is kind of still a thing or not. But that's mostly it for this update. Apart from that, just a few little things like the store now gives you a little notice when you're running low on coins. Apparently there's been some improvements to the ban and kick kind of commands, and you can now see when a player was last active in your world. So if there's been an issue, I guess it helps you track down issues. But on to some of the stuff I've been doing. I did loads of work on the wall here, as you can see. It's coming right out almost to where I'm going to be turning it. I came up with a decision about it as well. I'm going to be turning it at the next kind of point here. I'm going to have like a little tower guy, I think. Most likely going to have a little tower. And then I'm just going to send the wall off in this direction here. As you can see, it just misses this build here, so that'll be cool. Yeah, so I've got that. I was kind of considering whether to have it go up incrementally as it went along, but I thought it'd be actually better just to have a tower and have the other bit of wall just higher. So yeah, there we go. And I've done a little bit of work in here as well, because the land was going down and I wasn't sure what to do with the wall, so I just put in this below it. Kind of made these come out a little bit more and put some stair blocks at the bottom when it's on land. Built out this pond a little bit because I want to actually have some waterworks on the other side of the wall and have like a little stream come out here. But I'll take care of that at another point. The main thing I'm going to be taking care of today, as I said before, is the road. I've been playing around with the idea, and I was thinking of just doing a kind of thing like this where I kind of bring it out like this. And, oh god, I'm going to get attacked by a troll. These guys, I know Playful Corp said they were reducing attack range, but some of these guys follow for a long way still. Now, I was looking at this and I just don't really like it. So what I'm thinking is I'll do a little bit more in the way of kind of actual kind of random generation for the road. Make it look like it was built, but it's kind of been worn down over the years. Kind of saying like that. It's something I've seen a few people, in particular, like Minecrafters on the Mindcrack network, in particular Zisto and BOO, doing kind of like what they called a kind of random generation when it came to roads, and it looked really cool. So I'm going to attempt something similar here. In particular, as this road would be a kind of like almost like an inversion of the other road, and I want to actually push myself to make things better each time I build something. So the idea would be let's give them one more here, and if we can just like start out quite thick like this, like that. See, that's like mostly complete. Yeah. So that's kind of mostly complete, you know, and just slowly have it wear away over time. So if we do that there, that'll give it more of an... Yeah, see that's gonna look cool. So if we just go at this and just kind of place random blocks. Ooh, that's not good. That's a repeating pattern. Yep, like that, and maybe here. So repeating pattern 2. There, that, and then there works. Cool. And then, I guess... Oh, I've run out of blocks. Cool, so some here. And also, every now and then you're going to do this, and you can come back and go, well, this looks a little bit odd. So I'm going to go like that. And then it looks better. Cool. So let's do that. And now it's time to do the next step, which is to take this block, fill in most of the points, especially close in here. I'm going to fill in almost all of those points. I'm going to leave one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. Ooh, again, I seem to have neglected this one, so I'm going to take that one and put him in here. And in these kind of left out points, I'm going to put grass blocks. Just to really give it a little bit of kind of randomness. Now, out here, it's meant to be like this. So we're going to put this in most places. Like so. And okay, cool. So I'm not talking too much here because I'm kind of trying to focus on getting things looking right. So kind of the idea is to have more grass on the outside here. Let's go with this here. Ooh, I ran out of blocks again. So yeah, this is actually quite a block-hungry project. Okay, so like that. And put the grass in. And it should be looking pretty cool. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, I like it. See, look at that. It looks kind of random. I like it's been worn away over time. So yeah, that is definitely working. So yeah, there's a few little bits I might want to change that a little bit because it's kind of a repeating pattern. But yeah, I like it. Yeah, this is definitely a scheme that will work. And I'm feeling pretty happy with it. See, like some of the builders I've seen doing this before say it's surprisingly easy, but I was kind of going, yeah, you guys are saying I bet it's really hard not to make it look pretty bad. But I'm actually pretty pleased with this. So let's come around and kind of put some grass around on the outsides. Just to, you know, I find this with the other kind of road builds I've done before helps to kind of disguise the line. Yes, there we go. Cool. So that's really coming together now. I think I'll end up leaving this tree here, rather than taking it out. Just because it adds a little bit of kind of, I don't know, I like trees. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to keep on working on this, get this kind of built up a bit, going around there, and then I'm going to have to come up with a slightly different concept for when we get into the Badlands over there, I think. So, Badlands, I'm thinking one of the Minecraft biomes. What am I... oh god. See, I've been working on a Minecraft project, canyons, and so I'm thinking in other biome names. It's confusing me. Yeah. So I'm not gonna be too loose-lipped about that project yet, but you know, there might be something coming in the future, maybe. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that for a bit, and then I'll come back and we'll see how it's going. Okay, guys, I will see you in a moment. How's it going, guys? So here we are, and this took quite a while because I kept on finding myself looking back on it and going, oh, there's a repeating pattern here, and oh, that looks too much like a pattern. So I have gone over this quite a few times now, but I think I'm finally happy with it, and it's looking quite nice. Yeah, it was important to me to get this kind of weathered look to the road outside the city because, you know, it looked very strange when I just kind of did the same kind of road outside the city, and you know, it kind of makes more sense, you know, because you know, inside the city, you know, it's a rich area, you know, you need to maintain the road, but outside, you know, it's not going to maintain the road quite so often, so it's going to get worn. It's like, oh, that bit's annoying me there a bit. Ooh, I might have to do something about that. Because he's going the same distance away from each other, like this, and like that. Yes, that's better. Okay, cool. So yeah, I went all the way up here and got up to this point. Was wondering if this would look okay, but I'm actually kind of okay with how that looks now, and I've actually done it. I wish there was kind of like a weathered or mossy kind of stair block to use, but that's okay. Oh god, no! Don't come after me, Trog. Let me go around here. Oh, is he actually going to ignore me? Great. Okay, so here's the idea. I've got the template for the road just going over here like that, and I'm going to be using these blocks. So the idea is to kind of do this. Pigsy's always getting in. Oh no. Die, items. I don't like you. Okay. So the idea is let's just kind of do this kind of thing. And this time kind of filling in probably quite a lot of the stuff. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah. Like that. Cool. And then let's go through basically all of this and fill it in like that, just to give it a bit of texture. Cool. And do the same for this guy over here. Just placing up. Oh, it's actually really hard to do the random generation on these bits. Oh, it doesn't like me. Okay. But this is a much more subtle difference in texture as well, so it'll be okay. And now let's go back over it with the mossy blocks. And just do a load of stuff like that. Right. Cool. So that's looking good. Next up, we have just going along like this. So this is actually a really fun technique. I've come to really like this kind of technique of kind of random generation in roads since kind of starting this. So I might do a few more kind of areas where this is kind of more of a technique I use, because it's actually a lot of fun. It's very quick. It can sometimes... Oh, now here we have a bit of a problem, because we're getting this kind of a thing now with the diagonal. Let's see if it stays a problem. into the future. Might do, it might not. Let's see. This is the thing. These kinds of things you never really know. You know what? It's kind of okay. It's kind of okay. I think this might be the best we can do with the blocks that are kind of available in the game now. So let's... I'm going to accept that, I think. Oops. Yeah, so that's kind of goes out a bit, and we can just go, well, that bit looks a bit thin there, and maybe put that there instead. Yeah, so okay. So this is beginning to look a bit more like it. I wish there was like some stuff. I might try and find some dead grass around and kind of use that to kind of make it look a little bit better. It doesn't work as well as the stuff on here works. Ooh, what should I use for you? I'll use one of these. It does not work as well as this. It doesn't look... This works really, really nicely. This does not work as nicely, but it still kind of works. Maybe in the future we'll get more blocks that will make this a little bit easier to do. Maybe I'm neglecting some blocks. So if you guys have some ideas on blocks I could use to get this working a little bit better, then yeah, please do leave a comment. You know, I'm probably haven't actually used all the blocks in the game yet. I'll actually probably just do this here as well. Fix that up a little bit. And yeah, because I'm probably, you know, pretty inexperienced when it comes down to it, to the blocks in this game. So yeah. But for now, I think this will work. And we can always try to improve on it in the future. Okay, so the next thing, I think this is all I'm going to get done on the road today, just because of having quite a bit more to do. Not really sure what to do with the bridge I'm going to do over here. And this wall was a lot of work. I spent a while building that today. So I'm going to stop the building here, I think. But the next step is I'm just going to hop into the future by a few minutes when it gets dark. I'm going to lay down some fences, and we're going to see if that mob fence thing still works. So I'm just a little bit concerned that they might have changed it. Okay, guys, I will catch you when the sun goes down. Okay, so here we are. I've laid down some fences, and let's see if they'll follow me over. And, yes, it looks like they do. Okay, so they fixed the thing that I posted the video on. So the impenetrable mob fence no longer works. I just thought I'd check that out for you guys. I didn't want any of you kind of wasting time building it if it wasn't going to work for you. Yeah, it's a little bit sad, that is, but hopefully we can figure out other ways of keeping them away. There should be. But anyway, guys, I wanted to check that out for you before we go. This guy has fulfilled his purpose in life, so die now. Okay, guys. So, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please do leave any feedback that you'd like. It really, really helps the channel, knowing what you guys think of the videos I'm making, and I will see you next time. See you later, guys.